everyone, welcome.
Hi, welcome. We're so excited to be here. Congratulations for taking the important step of joining this free personal success masterclass on the 4 steps to create your strategic life plan and why you seriously need one.
By being here now, you're showing to yourself how much you matter and that you're ready to live your best life at your own terms and bring more love, more joy, more fulfillment into your day-to-day. I'm Anna Eskenazi.
And I am Effie Parisi. We are both life strategists and founders of the Purpose Strategy. And we are honored and very excited to spend the next hour with you. You see, we believe that just like businesses have business plans, people also need a life plan based on their purpose and life vision, so that you can live a successful and fulfilling life you love on your own terms without feeling overwhelmed or that you are compromising all the time. We both worked for 15 years in international roles in top multinational companies, and we noticed that the companies that stand out and thrive are the ones who are purpose-driven. They have a vision based on their purpose and systems that enable their growth. In short, they have business plans. So what if we as individuals had life plans that gave us this same type of clarity, direction, and meaning? And this is what we will be talking about today. So here is what we will be covering in this masterclass. What is a strategic life plan and why you need one? The 4 steps to create a strategic plan, which include how to find your sense of purpose, the difference between a life vision and goals, understanding and breaking through all your limitations, and then create your goals, systems, and routines that work for you. We will deep dive on each of these so that you can have more clarity of your priorities and feel on top of your life, to be more intentional and be successful in all your roles without feeling that you are always compromising or sacrificing one area for another, so that you can organize your time and roles wisely and effectively without draining yourself. And of course, so that you feel and you play full out, you enjoy life, and you focus on what's truly important to you, and that you have a high sense of meaning.
Stay until the end because we're going to share with you the exact methodology of how you can make all of this happen in a comprehensive, actionable, and measurable way. By the end of this masterclass, you will be able to apply all the strategies and tools that we will share with you immediately in your life. You will have a deeper understanding of what a strategic life plan is, the steps to create one, and you will be able to start planning your life with a holistic approach to help bring more meaning into your day-to-day and create routines and habits that work for you. This masterclass is for you if any of the following apply. If you've been thinking, I'm very busy and feel overwhelmed, but I feel like I don't have real meaning in my life. I want to spend my time on something that is valuable, that is meaningful, and that I love, that gives me an income without losing flexibility. I want to be successful in all areas of my life, find a new balance, but I always feel like I have to compromise and divide myself between different roles. Or maybe you're thinking, I feel that life is slipping away from me, but I'm still not playing full out. And there are so many things that I want to do, and I really don't want to have any regrets. We want to make this fun and interactive. We want you to get the most value from this personal success masterclass because we're going to share a lot of information during the length of the masterclass. So to start, we want to get you into the right state of mind. So please make sure that you download the workbook, that you have a pen ready and get some water and get ready to take a lot of notes. Remember that the key is to apply what you learn as soon as possible so that you don't forget it. So now take a deep breath. Let go of everything that's going on around you, any stress from the day, any negative emotions. This is the moment to let go of all of it with your next deep breath. And now smile. Okay, now we're ready to start. Before we dive in, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Ana Eskenazi, and I've lived in many different places. I'm from Guatemala, but I've lived in Miami, in Switzerland, in Panama, in El Salvador, and I currently live in Ireland.
My name is Efi Parisi, and I am from Greece. I have lived though and worked in France, Germany and Japan, and now I'm back to Greece. We are so happy to have such an international community joining us today. For 15 years, we both had international roles in the corporate world and entrepreneurship. And in that process, we got married and became mothers, and we had 2 beautiful babies each. We were both expats in different countries. But several years ago, we both went through big changes in our personal and professional lives that left us feeling really overwhelmed. Our circumstances were different, but our feelings were similar. For me, becoming a mother was a big desire. However, when at the age of 38, this dream came true and I had my 2 babies, I changed countries, continents, and I stopped working. And it felt like I had lost myself after maternity. I lost my dreams. I was always in a reactive mode, always tired, blaming others. But if I'm honest, because of my lack of self-confidence, I was seeking external approval and expecting others or conditions outside of me to fulfill me. On the other hand, Anna had to be in bed for several months during her second pregnancy, which affected all areas of her life, especially her relationship, her business, and her health. She felt depressed and she didn't know how to make things turn around, and she was feeling very overwhelmed. So for both of us, externally, things looked okay. Nothing major had happened, but we both felt like everything was falling apart. We were unfulfilled. We were desperately in need of a new balance, and it was not easy to get out of this state. But one day, in different ways for each one of us, we stumbled upon one book that changed our lives. In fact, we realized that we needed to take 100% responsibility over our lives and anything that we didn't like, because it was just going to get worse and worse if we didn't do something about it. So one of the key things we realized is that we might not be able to change our circumstances, but we can change our thoughts and attitude. And this took us into a deep personal transformation journey. So really, from that moment, the only way was up, and we never stopped. We took the road less traveled. We went out of our comfort zones so many times. We both focused on learning from the best. We read more than 100 books each. We took more than 25 online courses and certifications and listened to hundreds of podcasts and webinars. That was our own way to find our answers and to wake up feeling happy and fulfilled from within, while our external circumstances had originally remained the same. And that was really the magic. And after that, all areas of our life started to improve dramatically.
During the past 5 years, we came across methodologies and tools that were highly life-transforming and had immediate impact in our life, while others were just not that effective. Most of them sound nice in theory, but in real life, it was hard to apply them into our day-to-day. So we would always fall back into our old habits. When we met with Effie, we were very surprised with how similar our backgrounds and stories had been. And we were also surprised with the amount of courses, books, and mentors that we each had, and the time and money that we had each invested in our learning and growth. We started to share with each other the most effective combinations of methods, tools, and best practices that had worked for each of us. You should have seen us. We are both very passionate about this, and since we had studied from so many people, literally hundreds of experts, we really distilled the best and most powerful concepts. After that, we started thinking of how we could really simplify the transformation process for someone who is either going through a difficult time like we were before, or for someone who needs a new balance in their life, so that they can create their ideal life and bring meaning and fulfillment into their day-to-day. And that they can do this faster in a focused and effective and actionable way that is really long-lasting, so that they can bring more purpose and more strategy into every area of our life. This led us to create the Purpose Strategy. And we summarized our methodology into creating a strategic life plan, because we believe that everyone can shift their reality to have a healthy, successful, and fulfilling life that they love and reach their full potential, independently of where you are now and your past. Everyone deserves this, and a strategic life plan is a simple and effective way of accomplishing this. This is why we want to share with you today how to start to create your strategic life plan, which will completely change the way you plan and live your life to bring more clarity and purpose and strategy, and most of all, fulfillment into your life. To start, we would like you to rate yourself from 1 to 10 with the following questions. You can fill in your answers in your workbook or in a piece of paper. So let me start with the questions. Number 1, how happy are you in your life right now? Number 2, how often do you show up as your best self? Rate yourself from 1 to 10. Number 3, how connected are your relationships with your loved ones? Number 4, how passionate and fulfilled are you with your work? Number 5, how balanced do you feel across all areas of your life? Or are you making sacrifices? And the last question, are you living at your full potential? The answers of these questions are just for you, as a reflection of your current life. So be honest as you can. How did you do? I'm guessing that you're doing well in some areas, but not as well in other areas of your life. Maybe you feel like you have a lot of potential, that you want more from your life. Or maybe you feel like you have to sacrifice some areas of your life for others. We've normalized the fact that we do well in some areas, but not in all of them. And this happens because we use an outdated model of success that focuses only on 2 or 3 areas and not holistically. But even if that's the norm, that doesn't have to be something that we should settle for. We really don't think so. We see so many people that are feeling stressed and overwhelmed, and they're so busy all the time. And yet, they always feel like they're compromising, like they're not making progress, real progress towards their goals. And like they have to sacrifice one area of their life for another. And the scariest part, as I was saying before, is that we've normalized living this way. But we really don't have to. As we mentioned before, we really believe that everyone can live a fulfilling life they love on their own terms. And you can start by creating a strategic life plan. Effie and I, we both have corporate backgrounds. Effie worked for Boston Consulting Group for 15 years, and I worked for Procter & Gamble and Kellogg Company for 10 years. And in these big companies, they're committed to excellence. They're committed to constant improvement, to growth, and to development. And they have business plans, and they have systems that drive their decision-making and results. So that got us thinking, what if we planned our lives this way too? What if just like businesses have business plans, we had life plans? Not just annual goals, but a long-term strategic life plan that includes a life vision, a mission or a purpose that are your compass and North Star. And then based on this, we create our annual goals, our action plans, and get the systems we need, just like businesses do. So this is what we call a strategic life plan. And it might sound logical and make sense, but very few people do this. And those people who do it are the ones that get extraordinary results.
What is a strategic life plan and why you need one? A strategic life plan is a summary of your life's strategy, so that you are living by design and not by chance. A strategic life plan includes your purpose, your long-term life vision, breaking through all your limitations and creating goals, systems and routines that work for you. As a result, you have a booklet that serves you as a complete guide and accountability system. Having a strategic life plan gives you direction and focus to spend your time and energy on what matters most to you, so that you are intentional, you set clear goals, and you have a career that you love and fulfills you. And when you get crystal clear on what you want in your life and you align your plans and habits with that, you track them consistently and you create accountability, you literally cannot fail. This system can completely transform your life. This is the formula we are using at the Purpose Strategy. Your strategic life plan is your purpose plus your vision that ends up to being your compass, and then breaking through goals, systems, and routines that become real life changes. Most people are usually strategic in their work, right? They set goals and maybe they have a business plan that gives them clarity and direction. Or even, it's not something so robust, but they also have a sort of action plan that how to reach their goals. So what if we were strategic in all areas of our life as well, so that we are intentionally focused on the things that must matter most to us, that moves us closer to our long-term life goals, and we continuously improve every area of our life? What if we were strategic with our health, with our love relationship, with what we teach to our kids, with our money and wealth, with the experiences that we want to live, with the things we want to learn, with everything that really matters to us? Being intentional and strategic really pays off. So, what if you could be thriving and intentionally be improving all your life in an organized and realistic way, without sacrificing, without compromising all the time, without feeling overwhelmed, and without setting really unrealistic expectations? What if this is possible? In fact, strategic life plans are about constant improvement. They're about living your purpose, about becoming a better version of yourself every day. They're about having more connected relationships, doing your best work, thriving, contributing to others, and feeling fully, really abundant. Let's explore why you need a strategic life plan. So our answer to that is that having a strategic life plan will completely transform your life. Yes, the biggest short-term benefits is that it will give you clarity, purpose, and strategy. Now, the biggest long-term benefits is that you will live a fulfilling life you love at your full potential on your own terms, because it's the life that you have designed. So now, let's explain this a bit more in depth. When you create your strategic life plan, you go deep to really understand your deepest values, beliefs, desires, and dreams. It will help you connect with your true self, and it's from this state of knowing and connecting that you determine your purpose and life vision. So you will gain an immense amount of clarity and excitement. And then the last 4 steps will give you the strategy that you need to make real life changes, so that you know the exact steps you need to take to bring it to life, and you have a strong confidence that yes, you are able to achieve your dreams. But creating your strategic life plan is just the beginning. In fact, the big benefits come after you've written your strategic life plan. Then you will start to take action with a very clear plan and a compass to follow, and a filter system, I would say, so that you will feel accomplished and certain that you are focusing on the right things that matter most to you and that pull you towards your vision. What starts to happen is that you start to live your purpose. You start to manifest all the things you wrote on your life vision and your midterm goals. And that feeling of fulfillment, excitement, and passion of actually living what you wrote is truly priceless. With some time and, of course, discipline and accountability, you will notice how all areas of your life will start to constantly improve, and each area will be enhancing with the other. And this is the result of a strategic and holistic planning.
4 steps to create your strategic life plan. Step 1, determine your life purpose. Most people don't live their best life and don't get what they want because they don't know what they want. They're disconnected from their highest self, from their true self. If we ask you right now to tell us from the bottom of your heart what you truly want, you might struggle to define it. You might not know exactly what you want, especially when it comes to your ideal work. A lot of people spend most of their time doing work that doesn't fulfill them. They do it for different reasons, and they're very valid reasons, because it's what they studied or what they've always done, because they don't think they have other options, because they need an income and have bills to pay, because it's the only job that they could get, or maybe because they don't know better. And although all these reasons may be very valid, we believe that we need to put more effort in understanding what lights us up. What is the ideal work for us that fills us with meaning and fulfillment? Work where we can use our biggest talents to serve others and have bigger contributions. Work that is important to us and what we stand for, that is aligned with our values and our beliefs, that brings out our passions and our dreams. And this might sound unrealistic or too good to be true for some people, and we get why. But it's actually very doable. The way to do it is by understanding and aligning with your life's purpose. It's understanding yourself so well that you have the clarity and sense of knowingness of the elements and values you're looking for in the work that you do, independently of if you work for a company or if you have your own business or any other type of occupation. The objective is to create an income by doing what you love most, by using your highest talents to serve others in a way where your work doesn't feel like work and is truly meaningful to you. Your life purpose does this for you. We believe that everyone has a purpose in life. When you understand your purpose and you bring it to life, you maximize your meaning and fulfillment. Your purpose is your North Star. It's a compass that guides you. It gives you clarity and direction. And you become a more authentic person. You become more authentic with yourself. It's just like brands as well that have a clear brand purpose or mission. You understand what they stand for, and that makes them more successful. Now, it's key to know that your purpose is not your job. Your purpose is really a state of being, and it can be brought to life in many different ways. But once you understand it and align with it, it can be brought to life through your work. And when it happens, it's an amazing feeling of combining your values, your passions, your talents, and your dreams to serve others. So let's see these 3 scenarios. Scenario 1, if you're currently not working and want to start a new job or a business that gives you meaning. Scenario 2, if you're working, but you don't like your job as much or you want to change. And number 3, if you do like your job, but you want to have a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. Then, for all of these 3 scenarios, aligning with your life purpose will give you the clarity and focus that you need to expand that sense of purpose in your day-to-day. So how can you understand your purpose? Your purpose is your unique contribution to the world. Our formula to understand your purpose is a deep understanding of yourself. It's your passions plus your values plus the ideal world plus your contributions. The intersection of these 4 elements is your purpose. Now, thinking of how you can contribute to the world might sound too big or too far away for you right now. So start by thinking how you can contribute to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to your colleagues, and slowly widen the scope. This is the first module that we teach in depth in the Purpose Strategy method, because just like Simon Sinek says, we also believe that we need to start with why. But we want to get you started right now. So we have a very powerful question for you that can move you closer to your purpose. And after this masterclass is finished, please take 15 to 20 minutes to reflect on this question. So here's the question. If time and money were not a limitation, what would you focus your time and energy on? What work would you do that you absolutely love? When do you feel most fulfilled? Once you answer this question, it doesn't mean that you need to quit your job or dramatically change everything you're doing. But it helps you understand what you love most. You can start by bringing some elements of your ideal work into your current occupation. How can you use and build your talents more? How can you bring your passions into your day-to-day? How can you grow and develop yourself more? How can you focus more on things that you deeply believe in? This will all help.
Step 2, life vision. The second step of your strategic life plan is to create your life vision. This is about being excited about your future and having clarity of what you want. If you don't know what you want, how are you going to get it? The key is to attach your short-term goals with to your long-term vision. Let me explain the difference of goal setting versus having a life vision. Goals are specific, narrow, short-term, and help us identify our next steps. They are a fantastic tool. However, because we set goals for a specific area of our life, we usually don't see how they will affect other areas of our life and if the direction that they will take us is really where we want to go. Life vision is long-term, it's holistic, and it's focused on your legacy and purpose. It's your North Star for big life decisions. The key is to set your mid-term and short-term goals based on your life vision. This is how you will make the most progress and be most productive. In the Purpose Strategy method, we focus on creating a life vision, deep diving in 12 life areas, and afterwards setting your big 5 goals for the next 3 years. The key for your life vision is to think long-term and holistically. Clarity is power. We are used to thinking only of our work life and our personal life, as if our life was divided only in 2 sections and they were completely separate. The reason why we don't have work-life balance is because we see ourselves this way and it's completely unrealistic. We don't only have those 2 areas of our life, all areas of our life are connected. The real problem is that we don't understand how each area is affecting one another. And when we create goals, we don't see how one goal will affect other areas of our life. We don't design our life holistically. If you have, let's say, a bad day at work, it will affect how patient you are with your spouse and kids, how many glasses of wine you take that night, and how you sleep. If you had a big argument with your husband, it will affect your mood, how kind you are when driving, and it will be hard for you to focus at work. Everything is interconnected. We cannot have success in our work if our health is suffering or if our personal relationships are not in a good place, and vice versa. What we are suggesting is to plan your life holistically, that you decide what you want and why you want it in all areas of your life, so that you thrive in all of them. Your career will be better if your health and fitness is better. Each area of life can enhance the other areas, support and complement them. This is why you need a long-term holistic vision. The whole idea is for you to intentionally design your life and to bring out the best of you, to spend your time and energy in work that energizes and fills you with joy. Design your life to spend your time and energy with the people you love, enhancing systematically your relationships and creating time to have beautiful, joyful experiences that matter to you with these people. Design your life to spend your time and energy doing more of the small things that bring you joy in your day-to-day. In the Purpose Strategy, we deep dive in all 12 life areas in detail. But here is how you can apply this starting now. Instead of the beginning of each year setting New Year's resolutions that you may give up on halfway through the year just to set the same New Year's resolutions next year, what if you created a long-term plan for your ideal life for the next 10 years? That includes all areas of your life. Think big, have a moonshot vision. Go to your workbook and start creating your 10-year vision. These first two steps, life purpose and life vision, now serve as your compass. Let's see now the next two steps.
Step 3. Breaking through all your limitations. Think about the last time you created New Year's resolutions. You decided on New Year's Eve that this would be the year when you finally lost those 5 extra pounds. Then what did you do? Most people just have the intention and leave it as an intention. Other people who are more serious about it write their goals down and maybe they create an action plan. Something like this: I will eat healthy and go to the gym. Okay, great. Then what happens? They might do it for a few weeks or maybe even a month, and then they lose motivation and the year goes by and we're again at New Year's Eve and they're setting the exact same New Year's resolution all over again. And I don't know if you can relate to this, but I certainly can, because I used to do this all the time. There are a few issues with this approach, and that's why it doesn't work. The first and biggest problem is one that most people miss. It's our beliefs. It's what we believe about ourselves and what we believe about others that could be limiting us. We all have empowering and great beliefs and disempowering beliefs. We sometimes unconsciously sabotage ourselves when we're about to make a leap, and that's why it's harder to reach our goals. This is why it's so important to heal our past, to heal our present, and even our future. This is why it's so important to let go of everything internally and externally that is limiting you. Because we all have unconscious limitations that are holding us back. What's key is to become aware of them and transform them so that you can live at your full potential. It's literally like taking layers off. What are the steps to do this? First, start with identifying and transforming your unconscious limiting beliefs. Then, focus on forgiveness so that you can let go of any grudges, resentment, and toxicity. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Third, let go of all external limitations. This can be toxic people, clutter, arguments, bad habits, or any other thing that is limiting you. When you do this, you welcome new possibilities and you create space to receive love and to take your power back. This is when you're ready to bring more love, more self-confidence, more self-empowerment, and self-love into your life. Going back to our example, if I start to understand what's behind my extra weight and why I haven't been able to get rid of it before, and I start to answer very honestly, I can start to identify patterns. And these patterns are key to understanding your limiting beliefs. Once I transform my beliefs towards myself, my self-love, how I deserve to look and feel, and I forgive myself and I forgive others and I let go of all the external limitations, like my environment in this case, things will start to change. Here's how you can apply this starting right now. What negative patterns are you constantly repeating? What beliefs about yourself and others could be causing these? Ask yourself honestly, what external blockers can you let go of to stop these patterns? Start to forgive yourself and others.
Step 4. Goals, systems, and routines. Going back to our previous example, the second issue with the approach is that the action plan and system was too vague. It was eat healthy and go to the gym. To be honest, this is like most people create their action plans, okay? And it sets us for failure. And if this or something similar has happened to you in the past, I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. You were just using a system that is flawed, so let's fix it now. The fourth step of creating a strategic planning system is creating the right goals, systems, and routines. In the Purpose Strategy method, we start by creating your big 5 goals that are connected to your life vision, as we said. They serve us as the milestone to reach your vision. So after creating our goals, we create action plans that are really strategic. Instead of making a huge long to-do list, it's thinking of the best strategies and steps that will help us go from point A, where we are now, to point B, very specific on the how, on the when, on the where, on the with who to do each action. So, in our example here, instead of eating healthy and going to the gym, you could say something like, add a green smoothie in my breakfast, add a salad to my lunch, or add a veggie soup to my dinner. Or go to the gym on Tuesdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. to do the specific workout class with my friend Christina. This level of detail and strategy will actually help you achieve your goal. The fourth step includes designing routines and habits that work for you and for your busy life instead of against you, so that you bring more intentionality and appreciation to your day-to-day. Your days are your life in miniature. So, as we said before, your life purpose and life vision serve as the compass for your life, right? So your routines and rituals are the systems that make every day worthwhile, important, unique, fun, and intentionally set up so that you reach your goals, right? So how can you bring more joy, more love, more appreciation to your day-to-day? In fact, we live more than 90% of our time in autopilot. We do the same habits, the same routines day by day, without questioning or reflecting if they serve us, they bring the best out of us, they serve our goals and our dreams. Let me give you an example to understand that. Imagine yourself driving home in a particular day, and let's say you want to make a stop at the pharmacy, but then you get distracted with the music and you are in autopilot and you literally drive your car and you notice you have arrived home. You don't remember how you got there. This is your autopilot, it's your subconscious running over. But now let's imagine that you move to a new home, and at the beginning you have to really pay attention and consciously go home for a few days or weeks until this becomes familiar and that it's your new autopilot. So after a while you don't have to think about it anymore and you can get distracted by music or anything else. So your full attention is not on driving. Your autopilot is what helps you do many activities at the same time. However, some of those unconscious habits are not serving you. What the story before shows us is that we can consciously upgrade and improve them. We can change the autopilot. So what if we stopped to reflect on these routines, on habits, on the way of living, on what we're doing first thing in the morning, last thing before we go to sleep, so that we can upgrade them and eliminate those that they don't serve us? So here is what we mean. We live with so much stress, anxiety, always rushing from one activity to the next, from one accomplishment to the next. It also almost feels like a rat race. But what if we stopped being busy for the sake of being busy, and instead we really spent our time and energy in what matters most to each one of us, starting by being our best selves, so that we can give our best to our relationship, to our work, to our life experiences. Our habits at the end are what create our results in our life. You can upgrade your autopilot by first understanding your limiting beliefs and transforming them to empowering beliefs that will up-level your life. You can also upgrade your autopilot by letting go of all your internal and external blockers that are limiting you, such as negative self-talk, low self-confidence, bad habits, arguments, mindset, attitude, clutter in your space, people who drain you. Our days, as we said, are our life in miniature. So if we improve our day-to-day, we will eventually improve our life. What if every morning you fueled yourself first, so that you start every day as your best and give your best, so that you can respond to situations instead of just reacting? What if you started your day priming your mindset, getting inspired and fired up, uplifting your mood and setting powerful intentions? What if you created your daily routines and habits so that they work for you and serve you? To start this, we have an exercise that you can start doing every day, and we think that this will have a huge impact into your life. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So what if you started your day with a full cup? Starting tomorrow, we suggest you wake up maybe 15 minutes earlier, before your usual time. Try this for some days, 15 minutes before you actually need to get up. What we want you to do in those 15 minutes is to do one thing that will fill you up the most, that will fill you with joy, with peace, with resilience, with gratitude and positive energy, so that you can start your day in 10 instead of 0, so that when your normal waking time comes, you have the energy you need to have a great day, so that you can give your best. So what is that one thing for you? Maybe, I don't know, it's a meditation, maybe it's writing a gratitude list, journaling, some stretches of yoga, some breathing exercises, running, reading, drinking a cup of tea or coffee, watching the sunrise. Whatever it is for you, choose one thing and start tomorrow. After you do this activity, set your intention for the day. This will set the tone for the rest of your day. It can be something you commit to do, or a way of feeling, or a state of being. For example, be more patient, have quality time with my kids, go to the gym today, smile more, be more present, focused, etc. Write your activity and one intention to start in your workbook.
What if you could have a system that makes sure that everything in your life is always improving? Do you see how powerful it can be when you create a strategic life plan based on your purpose and you upgrade all your systems and routines? Would you like us to help you design your strategic life plan and put it into action in an effective way that fulfills you? We would like to invite you to our course, The Purpose Strategy Method. The Purpose Strategy Method is an online signature course that shows you exactly how to create your strategic life plan so that you can live a successful and fulfilling life you love on your own terms without feeling overwhelmed. Having a strategic life plan will completely transform your life. In the course, we deep dive in these 4 steps. First, you understand your purpose, which means you examine your beliefs, values, talents, and dreams, and you understand your big why. That is your fuel to pursue your goals. You end up with your own life purpose statement. Step 2, you create your life vision, which means that you craft your deepest desires and dreams in all 12 areas of life, as if you had a blank canvas and anything is possible. This is how deep we're going to go. Step 3, breaking through all your internal, external, conscious and unconscious limitations so that you can be self-empowered and gain self-confidence. And step 4, develop your strategic planning system, which are your big 5 goals, your action plans, systems and habits and routines, and a measurable tracking system. The course is divided in 6 modules, 1 module per week. And in modules 1 and 2, you determine your life purpose and design your life vision. And then module 3 and 6 are the systems on how to bring it to life. Here's what we will put into action. Module 1, life purpose. Understand and demystify purpose. Determine your unique life purpose and how to bring it to life. Module 2, life vision. How to leave a legacy. Design your life vision, deep diving on 12 life areas. Design your best you, your connected relationships, and real success. Module 3, breaking through. Identify and transform your unique limiting beliefs. Transform your unconscious rules and adopt empowering beliefs. Module 4, self-empowerment. Break free from fear and stress. Let go of all your external blockers. Self-empowerment and self-confidence. Module 5, reach your goals. Here you connect with your inner guidance first to create your big 5 goals and your action plan so that you connect with your intuition, with the universe and higher intelligence, so that you can take inspired action. Module 6, strategic planning system. This is your monthly, weekly, and daily planning. Powerful techniques to overshoot your goals. Create routines that work for you. Putting it all together, create your strategic life plan.
And we also have 4 very powerful bonuses that will take you faster to live your best life. One is how to manifest anything you want, which is a video training. 2, automatize new habits and effectively get rid of your bad habits, which is again a video training. 3, how your subconscious mind works, which is a guide of many pages. And 4, the top 24 personal transformation books by life area plus key takeaways guide. Also, we offer you a 14-day guarantee. If you do the work and you are still not satisfied, show us your work until that point, and within 14 days of Module 1 going live, we will be glad to give you a refund if it's something you wish for. Go through the materials risk-free for 14 days. The Purpose Strategy method this is what you get. You get the entire 6-week online program, starting from designing your life plan all the way to creating your strategic planning system. You get videos, audios, meditations, a convenient printable workbook by module, curated PDFs with many examples, empowering affirmations and beliefs, life design examples, how to let go emotion chart, the strategic life plan template, 6 live group coaching and Q&A calls, 1 per week, lifetime access to the content and any future updates of the content, and something very valuable, a community for accountability of international and like-minded people that we grow when we do the work together. You get the 4 bonuses and of course the 14-day guarantee. The Purpose Strategy method is a structured, actionable, and effective methodology. Each week you get access to a new module with video trainings that you can watch from any type of screen and device at whatever time is more convenient for you. It's a self-paced program. We give you access each week to the next course so that you have enough time to dive in the lessons and to do the exercises before moving into the next one. We do this to protect your time, your attention, and your focus. The videos are short and powerful. Each module has a workbook with templates that follows along the video so that you can do there all the exercises and you take notes. Throughout the course, you will be creating the elements that compose your strategic life plan. So at the end, you will be able to have a booklet that summarizes your life plan just as if it was a business plan. Now, the cost of the course. The course plus the bonuses have a total value of €1,439. The normal price of the course is €497, but today we have a very special price for you. We are very thrilled to offer that to you in an amazing offer for the value of €297. The value you will receive, it's really amazing. So we are very excited to start this course and to be able to offer this special price to you. After a while, the prices will go up. Now, in case you want to have a more personal guidance, we've got you covered. We have the VIP option, which includes one-on-one guidance and a personal review of your life plan, which is really priceless and extremely helpful. You have two 101 40-minute coaching calls during the course. There are limited spots for this specific VIP membership, so if this is something that you would like to go for, please book your spot now. The cost for that is $497. Now let's compare the self-paced and the VIP. So think which plan suits you best considering your needs. So if you want the VIP access, make sure you click on the button Join Now and you decide between the normal plan and the VIP so that you don't miss your spot.
These 6 weeks will be life-changing. Just by understanding your purpose and having the clarity of deciding your life vision, you will start the transformative process. You will see a huge difference in yourself when you let go of all the unconscious limiting beliefs and all the external blockers that are limiting you. The course is designed so that you end up knowing exactly what you need to do every quarter, month, week, and day to make your ideal life inevitable, so that you're really focusing on what matters most to you, so that you take inspired daily action and align your routines and habits with your goals and your life vision, because you will know what you want and why you want it. We believe that this integration is key because you're creating small mini steps so that all areas of your life are constantly improving. So here's the thing. When you get crystal clear on what you want in your life and you align your plans and your habits with that, and then you track them consistently and create accountability, you literally cannot fail. This system can completely transform your life. This course will give you an accountability system so that you do what you committed to do, so that you don't fall back, and seeing how well it worked in our lives first, and then with our closest friends and clients, and then to all the people that have taken this course, we really wanted to make it available for everyone, super accessible online. It will bring more mindfulness and intention in your day-to-day life. It's a new way of experiencing life, a way where you accelerate your desired results. So I know that you may think that it's difficult to think and write and decide what you really want. But when you follow our step-to-step method and our exercises, it just kind of comes out of you. It's your soul trying to speak. And you will be surprised with what will emerge. When you see your booklet with your own strategic life plan, you will be blown away of what you have created and the thinking that went behind it. It will change your life. So go now and take your place as one of our founding members of the Purpose Strategy Method. Decide if you prefer the full program or the VIP program if you want that extra one-on-one guidance and personal review of your life plan. Let's explain why this is different from other personal transformational programs. There are 3 elements that set the Purpose Strategy Method above and beyond other programs. First, it's integrated and personalized. It's an integrated, structured methodology where each module builds on the next so that you can create your strategic life plan. The Purpose Strategy Method is a customizable blueprint to create a fulfilling life you love on your own terms. Second, it's a holistic approach. You create your whole strategic life plan where you get clear of your life vision based on your unique life purpose, and you break through from all your internal or external limitations. And then you create your action plan and upgrade all your systems to bring it to life. And third, it's actionable and it's measurable results. With our signature life plan template, you summarize what you wrote throughout the whole course into a booklet so that it's very easy to integrate into your life. Your long-term vision becomes clear with strategic tiny steps that you can do every day. You literally cannot fail. Most other programs focus just on one specific thing, like understanding your purpose or creating your vision or breaking through, but not all of them together as a full program that is integrated and designed so that you can bring your purpose and life vision to life.
You may be thinking, this looks interesting, but I have no time to invest because you are already have too much going on and you are overwhelmed. And we completely understand that. And this is exactly why we have designed the course thinking of busy people like you. Our program is simple, is actionable and effective. You can watch the videos from any device at any time that works best for you. You can go at your own pace, as we said. The videos are short, around 10 minutes each, and the exercises take around 10 to 20 minutes depending on the module and depending on the day. In order to make a decision, really, what you need to ask yourself is what the lack of clarity has cost you. How much time do you lose right now in doubting yourself, in lack of focus and efficiency? The payout of these 6 weeks involvement and try is that it will put order into your life, it will up-level your mindset, and it will give you a clear compass and an action plan. It will prioritize your needs. Maybe you doubt if this will help you and how sustainable this can be in your life. Let us tell you something. The moment you start creating your strategic life plan, you will realize the power it has and how actionable and simple the steps are, that you feel compelled to follow through every day. You know exactly where you want to go and how you will get there. You won't want to go back to your old disempowering beliefs and habits. These 6 weeks are really transformational, and you start by creating your life plan and your strategic system so that you are ready to take your life to the next level. So click on join now to join us in the purpose strategy method. Really, you will not regret it, the opposite. You will be thrilled, you will love every step of the process, and it will we will all do this together, and it's so excited to be purpose driven and to have your strategic life plan. Here's what people are saying about our course. Sophie says she went from feeling overwhelmed to starting a new business project, doing what she's best at. It would have taken me years of researching and learning by myself, but they gave me precisely what I needed on each step on the process. The course is amazing and I recommend it to everyone. Claire says, one of the most inspiring courses I have completed, a well-guided plan to discover your real life purpose. It enlightened my mind, unblocked my inner obstacles. It changed my attitude towards the world around me. I gained a vision and a strong sense of empowerment. Sophia says, thanks to the purpose strategy, I was able to create an entirely new career for myself that I never had the clarity and courage to pursue before. Gabby says, I had no idea that I was limiting myself in many areas. This truly liberated me and transformed my mindset towards life. Now I feel confident and excited about my new life. Christy says, I feel like I became a better version of me. I loved the step-by-step approach to create my life plan. I wrote goals I would never thought were possible for me before, and I have new routines that will improve all areas of my life.
If we were able to transform our lives, you can do it too. We wish we had a course that was so personalized and customizable to create our strategic life plan that integrated the most important learnings and mindset shifts that we needed. And that's why we're so excited about sharing this course and making it available to you, because we truly believe in it and the transformation you can have by going through the course. We really believe that we can all live a fulfilling life we love on our own terms. So join us today in the Purpose Strategy Method course by clicking the Join Now button. You deserve this. So go now and join the course. This way, you show yourself that you matter, that you're a priority, that you care about living your best life and bringing your purpose to life. Remember that you can go at your own pace, and you have the two options between the full program and the VIP program where you get that extra one-on-one support. We're very excited to help you craft your strategic life plan. If you haven't clicked the Join Now button, do it right now, because this will completely transform your life. You will join an amazing international community of like-minded people who want to be their best selves and who want to live their best life. Benefit from the accountability that you will get from joining this community and learning from each other. Click on Join Now and join with this special price for a limited time only.
We hope you enjoyed this masterclass as much as we enjoyed being here with you. We will see you inside the Purpose Strategy Method course.
Thank you. See you inside the course.